So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Son Heung-min. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Raul. And this is Shevchenko. Big chance, Shevchenko! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't...
And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Rodri does really well to win the ball there. And he's picked out the run. Chance for a shot! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the set.
Great chance! Oh, crossbar! It's run loose here. Azar going vertical. Looking for options for movement. Half an hour played now. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckenbauer. Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. It's played through for him.
That was lovely, that.
And this is Lewandowski. Goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done...
He's having a go! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's Lewandowski! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all...
And there is the half-time whistle.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Lewandowski. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nesta. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Baresi cuts it out. And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. There's no flag. Showing good feet. Lewandowski! Oh, they can break here. Koundé calmly anticipates. And he cuts out the supply. Beckenbauer. Son Heung-min. Beckenbauer. Hazard puts his foot on the gas. He's through here. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And he comes up trumps again. No way through. Vieira goes sliding in. Oh, he's burst through. Well, that has not gone well. Vardiol plays it all the way forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. And this is Lewandowski. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that's caused a worry or two. Thuram. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Great ball and he's in. Roll! And that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's been played through. Oh, that is a... He's had it! Oh, it's come off the upright. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
2 added minutes has been
Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's one-on-one! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a It's roll! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Shevchenko! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. And it's Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is ended up in no man's land. And reclaimed it in a... He's having a shot! Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, there's the clearance. Rodri. Now it's Shevchenko. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's fabulous. Ødegaard, can he finish? Has another go! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Vieira, and this is Shevchenko. It's out of play for a goal kick. Up towards the front line. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ball's gone out of play.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Beckenbauer, Spain looking to pass their way through. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose...
Lewandowski! Caught offside that time. Nicely weighted ball. He might be in here! And a chance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Arsenal are now it's Salah! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Has a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Son Heung-min brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitution for Spain, number 7, Johan Cruyff.
Spain choosing to make the first change. Messi coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Arsenal fine. Oh, what a... Mbappe! And how did he not make it 4?
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a good look here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Odegaard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Applies the finish! And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And they're quick to get it back. He's through here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That could spell trouble. It's through, it's roll! They've scored! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Vieira. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now that looks a decent ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. Raul. Some really good... Messi! Looking for the run. And he's lost his man here. It's Lewandowski! And it's in! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So now the difference is 3. The final 5 minutes. Raul. Odegaard, and he plays one through. Mbappe! Mbappe! Keeper's got his work done.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, they can break here. Goes for goal! That is decidedly lacking. Kamavinga. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Thuram. Dinks one through. And he's intervened well there. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim? So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Oh, cracking ball. Out to the right. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot. No way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Ake tries to play it through. He is through here. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Messi showing good feet. Can he finish?
The Netherlands clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And here's Depay. Good pressure, determined, intense. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Messi. Here's Vieira. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Stefan de Vrij. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Schneider. Looking for options for movement. He's away, and Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Lovely bit of skill. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Pass somewhat off target. Pelé. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gakpo. Cannavaro.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Oh, smashing header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Memphis Depay. Out to the left it goes. Gakpo. And he's been shifted off it. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira. Pelé, forever the opportunist. And the shot! And it's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's intervened well there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but Trife! Off the post!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution in progress.
Lofted in, no way through, so back. It's Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone...
Gravenberch! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gravenberch actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's... And he's following up! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Played out towards the right wing. Now, can they get him away? Baresi clears. They're back in possession and ready to go again. A probing pass, and he's worked it through, and this is Cruyff. He's having a shot! They've done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Gravenberch. And it's Reinders. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he'll shoot here! Oh, it's come loose. That's really well cleared. That's at the end. Spain are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Please take this opportunity.
Cruyff claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify.
And the shot! Oh, brilliant from Park Ji-sung!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Xavi Alonso, Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And here's Torres. Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard.
Is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Neymar plays it short, and this is Xavi Alonso. Park Ji-sung! They've done it!
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Son Heung-min! Oh, nice, just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Darwin.
And he's searching,
And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented it.
It's Son Heung-min! Succumbs to the pressure. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. He's in a great position here.
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Spain give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Oh, it's a great ball here. Son Heung-min. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through. Shevchenko. Well, now it's a race for the... Son Heung-min! He's missed, but not by that far. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Substitution for Spain. Number 7, Johan Cruyff.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, this looks sharp. Vieira gets a foot in here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Spain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
There's the shot! Goal! Back to within 1. Interesting. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Spain get themselves back into contention. Climbs up big! He scores! And this is getting better and better. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Son Heung-min. Baresi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Park Ji-sung proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Short changes him with that pass. Decent progress down the left. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's been caught napping! And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. He gets big! Beckenbauer with the clearance. And it's Van Bouten. And this is Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira calmly anticipates. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Neymar. Son Heung-min. Look at the space here. Son Heung goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, split-second reaction.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Park Ji-sung clears. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Park Ji-sung. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the... Oh, what a climb! It's in! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So that's got things underway.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy.
Son Heung-min, it's Son Heung-min! Messi. Xavi Alonso.
Barcelona finding their passes. Tries to pass it through, and that's a good ball. Quality ball. Raul.
Shevchenko! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Raul. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. It's a threat.
And Shevchenko! Goal, Spain!
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Spain have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Shevchenko! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Spain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good.
Cruyff.
Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. "30 minutes gone.
Has a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Son Heung-min. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Rashford. That is a brilliant interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Cruyff did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. That's a nicely shaped ball.
And the finish! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Spain really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Spain go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again. That'll be a throw. Cross goes in there. Costa Curta is there, and he can get that clear. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Spain really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Adams. Spain with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that looks a decent ball. Vieira. Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. And here's Nunez. Might be danger here. And the ball's come loose here. And this is... And he's following up! And that's a good-looking ball. Crunching tackle. No way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he thumps it clear. And that is out of play. Spain have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Spain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, perfectly measured that. Spain have reclaimed it.
1 minute added time.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Shevchenko voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of...
Oh, terrible pass. And he's on his way. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played in with purpose.
And now the breakaway.
That's good vision. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, well played.
Claude Makaleli, a player whose name entered the very language of the game.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Son Heung-min does really well to win the ball there. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press.
Raul.
Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Spain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
No way through. Nedved. No, that's been intercepted.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? Seedorf. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vieira. Massaro. And he was quick to react.
Spain are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need... Shot, surely! Costa Curta. Nesta. And it's Nesta. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved, nicely weighted ball.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Turns back here, probably the best option. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence.
Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's picked out the run. Raya claims comfortably.
Spain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's managed to get for it. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
75 minutes played. Beckenbauer. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, cracking ball. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Finally the breakthrough.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Spain have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cruyff voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Spain really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stand here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here.
Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Defended field player.
yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding...
De Bruyne with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier.
Havertz, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a sharp pass.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the pass is intercepted.
De Bruyne
Can so clearly bypass the press. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Spain really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And here's Son Heung-min.
Takes the shot!
And that off target.
The pass might have been a better option there.
Vieira plays a sharp little ball here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And no, that was never going to make it.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the...
And a shot!
They want to be quick to recover this. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Oh, that was vital.
Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Cruyff.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again!